we are just going to dive straight into this because I need to get through as much of this as possible, as rapidly as possible, because I need to move on to the next phase of my thesis research. So this and Soma are probably going to be the last games I get to play. So the sooner I get them done, the sooner I can actually move on. Which sucks, because I really like playing this game at a very relaxed pace and just, you know, passing the time with it. It's such a nice game to do that with. Anyway, alright, so what we were up to in Tibet. Alright, we had two things to do with Tibet, didn't we? One was to do with, like, mountains? Or the eye? Or something? No, that one was to do with the eye mountain. And the other one was, like, northeast. Okay. And I never figured out what the long Meg thing was. So, alright. Let's start. We needed to do, so something rather northeast of Tebe. So, I had tried going, I think, directly up. Screw it. We're just going to start by systematically going through everything here. So, that one? Why did I come here? Don't know. Where's my water bottle? Water bottle! I must water my plants. There it is. Slowly getting through and identifying all the plants. Very slowly. So while I'm here, I'm just going to talk about a few things regarding the thesis. As I said, like I didn't bother doing the intro music or anything because I just wanted to get straight into it. I'm only going to be doing 2. Maybe I might do a 3rd game. Hang on. Try that one. There is nothing more important I can be doing than at the shop. Yeah, so, I currently have, 41 games, in my, that I've gone through and added to my thesis. Which is a solid amount. I'm reasonably happy with that. I was hoping to get to 50. 50 is the minimum standard I wanted to get to. But it's a combination of running out of time and just simply finding the games. Because I've played I played over 60 games. And I had to discount nearly 20 of them. Or something like that, something of those sorts of numbers. That one? Here we go! The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. It's directly northeast. I'm surprised I didn't pick that one earlier. Also, yeah, that actually does kind of look like a human hand. Nice. Where did it end up? There it is. Cool. Alright, and the next thing is the card, which looks like it's gotta be a mountain or something. So let me pull the card out again, see if there's any further hints. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. So that makes me think of a mountain, noble elder, like, because there's nothing else in the area. Like, because it's in the region of Tibet, and there's no towers, so... Starry sky, moon, person... Hang on a minute. North, east, south, south, west, south, south. Where? Come back. North, east, south, south, west, south, south. Okay, so I probably was right, and it was a mountain. That one. Sweet! Find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swaths of purple heather, and there another. Awesome! More plants. Alright. Now, I never figured out what was up with this coin. I never figured out what was up with this. Black Hole Road, Kendall. Is Kendall a place I can visit? I'm sure it must be. Kendall. Alright. Let's visit Kendall. So, I assume if I were to play this game again, and if I were to just water the plants and visit everywhere on the map, it wouldn't unlock anything. I assume that I need to get the clues before I can do it. But I wonder if, like, if I started the game and I just input that order at the start of the game, would that unlock the thing? So could you speedrun this by doing that, or is it only once it actually unlocks? Alright, I find the medicinal herbology shop off Black Hole Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter, Robert Barrow presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. Why yes. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I have just the thing for him. The Copper Caledonian. Okay. Copper Caledonian. This plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it's a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not a plant. Red patches seen growing on it. So it's not that one. Unless it's not in season for that. This one? Okay, so it could be this one. I figured that was like a dead man or something, a dead plant, I don't know. Something to do with death, I figured that one would be, but nope. Ah, this one. Oh, lots of plants. Alright, so that's that one done. That was this one, so... Digitatus Hortus was called what? That was the dead man's hand thing. Do I have an entry for that? Maybe I'm only remembering Dead Man's Hand because Digitatus Mortis. You know, hand, digit, fingers, mortis, dead fingers. Well, look, I'm going to call it Digitatus Mortis. I could have sworn I remembered seeing something about Dead Man's Hand or something somewhere. Maybe it has another common name. And I remember seeing Dead Man's Hand as in the description. Oh no, Or maybe I'm just misremembering something entirely, and that is not even a thing. Still, it kind of looks like one. Look at that. Looks eerily like a ghostly hand. Well, at least the game freaking agrees with me. Alright, and what else did I have? Golden Light start at Long Meg. That is not associated to this. That's the part of the forest I can't seem to get into. That is a concoction made out of 3 plants. I guess that'll be a major plot point later for someone, for some character, for something, but I'll bother trying to identify it then. I don't think I have anything left to explore, so let's pat the kitty. And end the day. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm nearing the end of where I can do this research phase of my thesis. Okay, so that's gotta have something on it that's hidden. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the task given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. I guess this means I'm halfway through the game, actually. It just occurred to me, so that's probably a timeline on countdown until the end of the game. So I guess it's a 20-turn game, essentially. Alright, here we go. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Foxfield, and each one of those is 1 mile. Yes, 1, 2. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I'll take what I came for and leave. Awesome! It's a plant. Keep hoping that this will secretly reveal something about one of the plants, but never does. Never does. Regardless, ring the bell. And for the librarian friend today, all of the travel. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local law. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. Sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look through their stacks. Simone. So, Calder Abbey, that's in the northwest, isn't it? Yes. We're going to go straight there. Small window opens with the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." Now, I remember reading one of these plants is a symbol of friendship. But, hunt. Lovelock. There we go, Fox Button. Friendship between strangers. And I have identified it at least once before, so... Fox Button. Ah, right there. I mean, I knew that. Thank you. Just cool. Anyway, the hatch snaps shut and the oak door swings inward slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Regarding Long Meg, there is a stone circle north of Undermere. I know that one. According to local legends, several hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Long Meg, lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. Oh, it's such a popular English tale, that sort of turning to stone for wickedness. The tall stone that stands apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Okay, so they're the daughters. And what was the thing? Start at Long Meg, south 3, east 2. So let's do a little bit of watering. There you go, you dead hand. So what was it? South 3, east 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. 2, 3, 1, 2. River is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Melodic gurgle, not melodic. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual looking flower. Hurrah! An unusual flower. That's what we always wanted. Okay. Ring my bell. Hi, Verona. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Ada was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now! They know of a way to defeat this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Maybe they don't think they need the help? Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Ada. New Ada is the servant! New Ada is the servant! And I think I'll take some Mountain Astory with me. Okay, Mountain Astory, that's not one that I think I know about. Mountain Astory. Oh, so helpful. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Cup-like flowers. There's a distinctive smell that reminds me of old books. Musty. Let's try that. Perfect. I love the mechanics of this game. I wish there was a little bit more lore to it. Like, where do these pages keep coming from? Like, I'd love if there was some sort of explanation for that. Which, hey, there might be. But I feel like if, like, you know, oh, hey, look, pages keep magically appearing. I wish the character would respond to that. Just at some point. Oh, that's a face I've not seen. I have finished the designs you asked me to work on. I do not remember asking you to work on anything. I do not remember you. Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients from my plants. Yay? Oh. Oh ho ho. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so I could now do this if I could figure out how to identify those plants. So, made from 3 plants that aid memory. Now, screw it, let's actually have a read through this, because there were a bunch of these that actually said that they specifically aid memory. So, let's just read through. Psychic abilities? No. Stomach. Protects against extreme cold. Cures skin rashes. Protects against all manner of ailment of the mind. Okay, so it could be afflictions of the mind. I don't think that really counts. Oh. I didn't noticed that one. Fatal fungi and their antidotes. Okay. This is cool. That is really cool. That was that. Okay, cool. So this is what I want. Yeah, we're just gonna look specifically for things that are an aid to memory. This opens the locks. Eye strain. Just general rejuvenation. Slow, agonizing death. Mind-altering abilities. Not memory, though. Leaves are razor sharp. Known to improve eyesight. Great strength. Energy. Common ingredient, sleeping draught. Strange herb. Digestive troubles. Painful way to die. That's dental hygiene. And stomach distress. Spirits of dead souls. Okay. Henchuk. Helps, even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in large amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. So probably not that one. The opposite of that one. $10 says that Henchuk is probably what I'll need this potion for. Point the way to the person you want to locate. Aids with memory, conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Okay. So, Lady of Summer, you say. That's this one. I'm just going to put this one way off to the side here. Curing afflictions of the heart. Lifts curses. Helps prevent the mind from wandering. So look, it could be Maiden Sorrow. That could be one of the ones that we want. I'm going to put it underneath that one, so that's definitely a thing. That one's maybe not. And it probably isn't looking at the... Although to be fair, that doesn't look like that either, so... Bound to secrecy. Painful sores. The most remarkable allow a person to pass unnoticed. It's a fascinating ability for a plant. Or of confidence and persuasiveness. Crunchy root. Oh, see? Norwood, unnatural light. Visible to naked eye, showing only under unnatural light. We are, you know what, I'm just going to scan my plants. I guess this doesn't actually count as unnatural light though. Well, I tried. Sweet breath. That cures toxins, gastric distress. Uncover that which is hidden. Changing smells. Kidney petals. Sweet-smelling Satan. Improves hearing. Highly poisonous. Always good. Set to deter souls. Strengthens relationships. Might need to remember that one. That might be really important as a plot point. Trumbull Huff, which I haven't identified yet. Oh wait, Fingers Bane. Wait, no, I've already identified. Thought that maybe that might have ended up being that one, but no. So, leads to gold, but full soap. Bad luck. Similar leads to fever kiss. Eases anxiety, and then nothing. Okay, so I guess I don't have the plants required to do that with, regardless. Let's do the bell. Bing, witch. Hi, Bethany Coleman. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the danger has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduina. Okay. I must place an offering of some sort through some place. That is somewhere. Ah, no, don't go down there. I just want you... Alright. River between two mountains. But the angle may be different. So, first off, that's the forest. Mountain, mountain. So I guess it's going to be there. That looks about right because, yeah. So just because it didn't show me the forest doesn't mean that's not exactly where it is. Cool. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest for now, at least. The trees are thick here, all too. The altar seems to belong here as much as part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina, and it needs to be either Embersoul or Caldery. So, I haven't identified either of them, but what do they do? Caldery. Its applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Okay, so that is directly associated with offerings to Arduina. So that seems like a safe bet. And it was the Embersoul, yes? Yes. Embersoul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. Okay. So, I suppose if I put the Caldery, it will improve the hunt for the Jade figure. Which we already know. We already have that information. But I guess it improves the hunt itself, so the success. And the other one improves protection. Now, presumably that's protection for us. Might be protection of the forest. This is an interesting choice. I am going to, however, I'm definitely going to go with the Caldery, because it's specifically associated with Arduina. Now I just need to identify which one the Caldery is. Grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Yeah, that's not very helpful. This one? No. It's not that one. A thin stem with small leaves. Awesome. Caldery. Hello, Natalie Cooper. How are you today? I'm being harassed by some loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever woken something or other nonsense and stick it where the sun don't shine. I'm not joking. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come round again. We can help with that. Larkshine, pointy boy. Releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable. It can last for days. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower. This is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. What? I thought we already had a kidney plant. Oh well. Alright, so we're looking for a plant that has spiny barbs on the flower itself, I guess? So, not that one, I'm guessing. We've identified all of those. Damn it. Oh, it's gotta be that one. Oh wait, no. It'll be the yellow one. That one. That one. How did I go past that? Larkshine. That can go to the archive. That can be closed up. That one can go to the archive. Hang on. Yeah, that's the long Meg thing. Now, what was up with this one? Just north of Rusland. So yeah, that one was the forest just north of Rusland. Can I... Yeah, no, this is... Sisterhood's still not letting me investigate that one. Just northeast of Rusland. Which still they probably won't let me because I'll get the same message again, but worth a shot. I just love this. I love this mechanic. I just sit here, water the plants. It's a form of progression. I actually really love it. The fact that watering plants allows for progression. It is such a nice way to do things. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Suddenly I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody wanders freely throughout the forest by order of the artist, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow. Okay, this is new. I don't remember dealing... I know I've clicked there in the past, and I have not gotten this outcome. So... Mellow glow. Much likely to be passed unnoticed. This is the invisibility plant. And it has thorns. So it might be this one. Turquoise flower, sharp thorns. Damn it. Thank you. I'll read that thing in a moment. Let's just actually identify this plant. Mellow glow. Done. Alright, with the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Hurrah! Finally got this plant. Whatever it is. That's nice, I finally completed that little bit of plotline. Ooh, interesting. 902x803. In time she learned that the sisterhood had secrets, or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and would do anything to get it. Doom, 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 full moon approaching. Oh! There's holes. Oh, that's interesting. Screw it, we're going to work on that now. Yeah, same thing. I mean, I've got no... I know I just placed it there and it successfully covered two... No, that's not there. Successfully covered two things. Oh, it's 902-803. Oh, that actually was it. Okay. That's the height of the mountains. So whatever that mountain is, which is 16... E16. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colourful plant stands out amidst the moss. Actually, was it that one? Must have been that one. I do not remember seeing what plant. Like, I saw the thing come across my brain, just blanked out what plant was there. Pat the kitty. George Campbell. My old man reckons there's a plant what can find pots of gold buried underground. Why, yes, you're quite right. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw you a share of your gold your way. Freaking... What one was it? No. When I was remembering for other reasons. No. Oh wait, but I get pages, I get new pages, which means what was on the left-hand side may no longer be on the left-hand side. See, is that the kidney? Yeah, 2 large kidney-shaped petals. I knew that I had another kidney thing. Okay. Guess I need to go through more slowly, unless it was one of the first things. I'll just go from the front. See, that looks like one of the plants I'm looking for with the recipe. No, it is not. Definitely not. Take it back. roofs there. Nice. Help prevent the mine from wandering. Oh yeah, that's one of the ones I already put on the right hand side. Here we go, the red ebony. That which is hidden in secret writing. Wait, no, but we're specifically looking for gold. And there was one of them that was specific about gold. So, look, we'll use red ebony as a backup option. I know which one red ebony is. Insanity and death. Strengthening relationships. Gills. Here we go. Weeping Bell. Plants believed by many to lead to gold. I never identified this one, but the sufferer of leads can soothe insect bites and sting. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Okay. Aw, frickin'. Duh, it actually says what I'm looking for right there. Hey, I'm a genius. Once upon a time, I had this all organized in what I had identified and what I hadn't. Melissa Merida. There we go. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. One of the Dreyer is in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendro. If he returns, give him some of this. Right, so if I recall the relationships correctly, these guys are supporting the servant, the spectre thing that is doing the killing, which is associated with the Jade Mask person, and the inspector and that other woman that we've spoken to are trying to help the witches hunt them down, get rid of them, because, you know, people are dying. So I don't think I'm going to do this. So that's that plan. I'm just going to move it up there just so that I remember it exists. But I don't think I'm going to give that to anybody. One of the Dreyer is in town. Is he talking about this guy? This is the investigator. And that's obviously the green mask person. And I don't remember you having a gun. Alright, here we go. Forest is one of the Dreyer. Okay, it is this guy, probably. A group that builds a tolerance to the harmful effects of Dranthium from childhood so that they can harness the plant's potent mind-enhancing abilities. He's traveled a long way to kill it. Yeah, so he's here to kill the beast. Cool. I'm not giving him that plant unless he specifically asks for it and I can identify it. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination. I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeves for me. Baylock's elixir. Oh, damn it. I haven't identified the plants for that. That's this thing. Damn it. Alright. Let's see if things match up. Like, let's just see if the images in here matches up to the images there. Like, I really want to kind of get through this game sort of legitimately, entirely me. Like, I'm using the hints because I kind of have to. I can't... No. I can't afford to waste time, which sucks. I'm really liking this game. I really just want to chill and enjoy the game and work things out at my own pace. But I have to get through this as quickly as possible now. I am actually running out of time. Okay, so that did not allow us to identify Scrot. Hints time. Looking at the recipe, it appears that 3 of the flowers on my shelves look like they correspond to the 3 drawings. I believe I need Paliance, Eyebright, and Prittle. Okay. I don't think I've identified all those. Paliance, Eyebright, and Brittle. Eyebright I have identified. Shite, what was it? Prittle with a P. Okay. Paliance, but not Prittle. I do not know what Prittle is. Ew. That there is a problem. Alright, well, let's find Eyebright. So let's just go... Eyebright, Thorny one. Not that one. Eyebright. Okay, so that is definitely one of our plants, and unfortunately these ones aren't. Paliance. Okay. You know what? Screw it. I hate to do it. I am actively going to go online and find the solution for this because I need to get through it. I just need to get through it, unfortunately. Yeah. I hate it because I really want to just sit down, try and work it out, test it out, but I can't waste that time. And I hate it because it shouldn't be a waste of time. It's fun doing this. It's fun trying to puzzle it out. Alright, it's those ones. So... Whoop. So, that one, and that one. Which makes this one Paliance. Like, because I didn't have a page for Prittle, I don't think I ever would have figured it out. And I don't know how to skip, so it would have just been systematically going through each and every single plant until I found the thing. Oh, what's the order? It looks like there's a particular order. Alright, so that one's the middle one. That one's the bottom one. That one's the top one. Oh, it's so cool. And there's the elixir. Excellent. Hated doing that. I really did. But wait the thing, I really hate, so I don't have an inherent problem with cheating in games, right? I have a problem with dishonest cheating in games, and there's a slight difference there. It's like, if you're playing a multiplayer game, and nobody cares if cheats are used, like creative mode, for instance. People want to use creative mode, freaking go ahead and use creative mode. But if everybody is playing on survival mode, somebody who uses creative mode or something like that, it's a fucking dick move. What the hell? For puzzle games, it's... If you know, like, I have no problem inherently with go and find a solution to the puzzle, because sometimes that's the only way to progress. Or that's just how people have fun, because they're more interested in the result than the journey, which is fantastic. Like, everybody enjoys games differently. So I don't have an inherent problem with heck, even sometimes to make up for this game is bullshit factors. For example, I really love They Are Billions as a game concept. It's like a sort of not quite tower defense game, but you know, you build your base, defend against zombies that come in hordes. But the balance team did not really care too much about balance, and some maps and some difficulties they're really hard, and they're arbitrarily hard. I'm just having a little bit of a rant about They Are Billions because I like the game, but it really pissed me off when the difficulty mode labeled as accessible was by every possible definition not accessible. And my metric for that is you beat a mission, you get to select an upgrade, you know, a couple of upgrades, which great, that there's multiple playstyles from all of those different upgrades. But at the accessible difficulty level, you have to pick a very specific tree, otherwise the game is unplayable. And it's literally unplayable because there are some levels that require you to have unlocked certain previous things in the past in order to achieve the objectives in time. And that's just the amount of time that it takes to build things, to kill the zombies so that you can get the space to build the things. Or in other cases, things like some of the missions, you have to buy the units. Like, this is the really bad one. You have to buy the units and put them on the map. Fine. But every previous mission you've played increases the currency with which you've got to buy units. So you play all the previous missions to get the currency. But if you do not spend upgrades to buy the better units, if you use the upgrades to improve the playstyle in areas of improving your buildings or getting you more resources over time, if you put the upgrades over there, then some of those, some of the levels are actually impossible because the base units that the game gives you can't deal with the threat even if you maxed out every single previous level. Even if you did a perfect game, if you pick the wrong upgrades, you can't progress. And that is the opposite of what I call accessible. If you're going to call the difficulty level accessible, it needs to be accessible. This is not medium, this is not challenging, which is the next difficulty up from that. Challenging, I expect to be, yeah, no, you need to have played the game before in order to know the optimal route. But it's like, when accessible requires you to play the optimal route, that is not accessible because it's your first time playing. Of course you're going to pick accessible over something like, say, easy. So, you know, cheating in that situation, totally fine with, because that is some bullshit by the developers, and arbitrary bullshit by the developers. So there's a bunch of scenarios where I'm like, yeah, cheating is fine, walkthroughs is fine, walkthroughs are just generally fine. If that's your preferred playstyle, what you want to do, the better. I just didn't want to do it for this game because I'm enjoying the relaxed pace. I'm enjoying just spend more time talking about this than anything. But like, yeah, I love this game. I don't want to use a walkthrough. I don't want to I want to puzzle it out. I want to work on this. So it sucks that I have to speed through it. Please help me. I lost my dog while out walking in the fells. The mist rolled in and he was gone. I remember there was a plant you could use to help find people. I wonder if it works for dogs. It has unusual black and golden flowers. Okay, I know that is one of the ones we've read about. I remember it being one of the first ones. Peace in the afterlife. You know what, screw it, let's just try and identify it based on his description. Black and gold flowers, so that sounds like Jacob's worth. Bam. Oh goodness, Hellebore, you haven't been getting enough food. That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I'm not been getting anywhere. That's okay. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneak in some Hellebore hugs. No. Just an invitation to Fremont's place or whatever. I've not been getting anywhere looking for Lord Fremont's archives at Muncaster? Okay, so it's not them. I visited them before. There we go. Follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I still have found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Woken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? Yes, they did. Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. Jade Mask. The servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Okay. So the Great Oak is down here. Stop that. So yes, the Great Oak is there. So south is going to be down there. So I say we check it out. I say we water some plants. And we see if anything jumps out at us if we investigate south of the Old Oak. I should also probably try... Hang on. Let's try and identify the other places mentioned. No, don't come back. Created near Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru. Blackcomb... Alright, so that didn't actually help, which... So, yeah. So, let's just, Small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves, haha, this is where the plants go. Run from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Cool. Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Norwood. Aha, it's this thing. Holy showing under unnatural light. How do I make unnatural light in this place? Like, I already ran over with this. Wait. Is that a new plant? Did I only recently get that plant from somewhere? Is that why it never came up before? Or was I just blind every other time? Alright, I don't think I have anything left to investigate. I wonder if it's those 5. Like, that is 5. We got 5 plants there. Alright, the first letter of the Latin name of the plant known as golden light, number of petals on a lucky Caballia flower. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment afterwards. When the artist was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Is that the full moon? I think that's the full moon. Okay. Golden light and Caballia. Caballia, I'm guessing, is the Latin name. One thing. That's the thing. Oh, Caballia. So, 6, I guess, is probably lucky. 7 petal is considered to bring good fortune. Okay. So, 7 for Caballia. And... what? Have I not found golden light? I swear I found golden light. What? Where is that card there? I could have sworn golden light was a thing I'd found. Maybe golden light was an alternate name. Darn it. Okay, I'll come to that at the end of the day, I guess. But at least we got the 7. First letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. Number of petals on a lucky Caballia flower. What does that translate to for the map? That's telling me to go somewhere on the map. Oh, that would of course be something 7, so it's something in that line. Right, that makes sense. Alright, screw it. Let's quickly look to see if it says anything about golden light. I don't think so. No, we're not going to waste that time. Chances are somebody here will ask for golden light, and it'll tell us. The Sisterhood was attacked last night. Bethany is dead, along with the new Arda and 13 others, those damn fools with all their secrets. No amount of pleading with them could get them to see sense, but through blind luck we have been left with a slender hope in this fight. It's probably, if I'd picked the protection plant, then maybe what's her name would have survived, and that might have been the difference there. Sister Charlotte managed to escape the slaughter with one thing that could help in the fight against the Surfeit. Trust no one. Keep it hidden, but get it open. Okay. Okay. So, lock. Lovelock, I think it was. Damn it. It is called Lovelock, I'm certain of it, but that is an alternate name. was the other thing we were looking for? Damn it. Golden light, that was it. So we are now looking for golden light and lovelock, I guess. Meriadoc. So I found it funny because Meriadoc from Lord of the Rings. Anyway. Identified Palliance. But because I haven't done it as a... Wait, still should have... Shouldn't it? That still should have identified it. Oh well. What? I know. What? Okay, I hate to say it, but I guess I'm going to go find a freaking walkthrough or something. Because freaking Lovelock, I specifically remember Lovelock, and I just didn't see it then. And I didn't see Golden Light, and I was pretty sure I remember that being a thing. Pavilion, according to this. There we go. Freaking Lovelock. Okay. So, which one is the Cleveland? Screw it. What does the walkthrough should give me a... Is it just going to tell me the name of the thing, or is it going to give me an image? Okay, it just tells me the answer. It doesn't actually give me the freaking image. What's my thing for today anyway? First letter of the Latin alphabet. Okay. Alright, let's just find the Clavilium. Where was I using it? On the box. Using it on the box. Oh damn it! Which one was it? It's the Caldery. Pavilion. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fearbringer. Fourth was the curse. Last petal to secure Black Blood's reverse. Okay, so that is our Freaking combination of 5 for the ritual. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. And is that just going to take me down there? No? I don't see Dudden. Dudden tributary to its source. Hey, look, I don't see a Dudden. I'm sure it'll become relevant later or soon enough. In worst case worse, I will just have to use the freaking walkthrough. They're saying the Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more about that, but those Seed of Redemptionists have gotten all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside pillars right now. Foxfield Trident. Alright, so I know what this is. Yeah. Alright, where is Foxfield? There it is. Oh, damn it. The one thing I don't like about this game. Foxfield, Trident, the base of those mountains. From Foxfield, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here, a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. Oh, what a lovely plant! I'm going to name it whatever it's named in my fancy book when I figure out what the name of that plant is. What a predictable cutting sort I am. I'm probably just gonna freaking do all of the 7s until I find the correct freaking spot. Ah, it's the hunter dude. I am not giving you that plant. I'm going to Blackcomb. I will kill the servant. My people are saying he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Embersoul. Embersoul or Lesser Meridox. Right, I was thinking that, yeah, that's Lesser Meridox. The description of Lesser Meridoc was like flower composed of flowers. So we are going to name this and then we're going to give him some Embersoul. Why? Because even though he's probably going to die from doing this, I just don't trust those guys. That darn cult can suck it. Embersoul. Cool. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch for the leaves, they razor sharp. Okay. This one? Embersoul. Whoop, I'm getting bings. I just realised a couple of things. First off, I'm not wearing my earphones, which means there's always the possibility that you guys are getting the game audio, which is bad. So I'm going to fix that. I am then going to follow it up by closing off Facebook or Discord or wherever that bing just came from. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to stop the stream, because I've been playing it for at least an hour or so, probably closer to 2, but at least an hour. And I'll start another stream up in a moment. Or I might take a bit of a break and play some League or something. Either way, I'm going to fix my setup because, whoops! Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and either I will see you in a couple of minutes, or I will see you later tonight. Farewell.